has a huge following. A lot of people are loving the album. And when you gave your thoughts on the album, you thought it was trash. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, for me, my man, I live a real life. I done been through it all, big. So if I want to smoke me a Monte Cristo cigar and listen to some good music and go on my Twitter and let my gangland military know how I feel about something I listen to that I wasn't really impressed with, that's on me. You dig? Like, all these dudes is emotional. All these dudes is acting like chicks, acting like broads. I don't even say that because the broads act more sensible than the way these emotional dudes is acting. You understand? So that's what it really was. I didn't say anything to disrespect the young kid as an individual or to attack him. It ain't no slander. Like, these dudes get on there, start talking crazy, and start tweeting all this ridiculous, foolish behavior. It wasn't none of that. You understand? And, in the cyber world, I got a bunch of gangmen, soldiers that I conversate with, and I was having my conversation, like whoever on my timeline, and I didn't tweet, my comments to a blog. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say, at Vlad TV or at MTV, this is what I felt. You know what I'm saying? On my Twitter, you understand, talking to my fans and my supporters, I said how I felt, and I didn't just, again, come at the young brother, in a disrespectful way. You understand? That's how we talk in Brooklyn. You understand what I'm talking about? That's how we talk in New York. You understand? If we're gonna say it ain't that good, it's trash. You understand? Get your weight up. I said he's nice. I said he got super potential. You understand? I said talented. You understand? But it's tough love. Like, everybody gassing him. And it's obvious that everybody gassing him where my son, my student, the game, I blew breath into this zombie. I gave him life. You understand? I remember when I was in Clinton Max, Clinton Denimura, him and Dr. was calling me, begging me for the cosign, begging me to get on that album. You understand? And Proof. You understand? I'm not no New Jack. Proof. For the last 12 years, he's been screaming Shyne. Shyne, Shyne, Shyne. That's my son. Like literally, my son. You understand what I'm talking about? For him to, get all emotional and start crying like a chick, you know what I'm saying? I don't really get it. You dig? I don't really get it. I said how I felt, wasn't no disrespect. And, it's trash. That's how I feel. You understand? I remember when I first came out, matter of fact, they asked the game, it was like, yo, what's up with Shyne? We don't feel he really got it. And he said, yo, he a little bit rusty, and, he gonna get it back. And I took that. You dig? I held that down. He ain't say nothing disrespectful. He said his opinion on where I was at with it. And I held that down. So, listen, man, I feel how I feel. You dig? And in the streets and in life, it's a democracy. You understand? Ain't no dictators. Dictators don't last. They get overthrown. You understand? And we don't play that. I don't got to say, Dr. Dre don't pay me. Jimmy Iovine don't pay me. You understand? I'm not with it. You dig? You understand? I'm with all the hype, with all the commotion that was going on around the album. I went and paid my little $15 or whatever it costs to download the album. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah. And I listened to it, and I said what needed to be said. You understand? Because if they talking about him being the Messiah and being the Savior, he need to know that wasn't it. That wasn't it, champ. You got to try that again. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was. Because I know what it's like to be young and to be on the come up. You understand what I'm talking about? And everybody gassing you, everybody telling you it is what it is, and it's not. You understand? So for his benefit, so he can make that classic album. He can make, you understand, that historic, legendary album that I know he has the potential to make. I never questioned his ability. I'm just saying the art of making music is to be able to say incredible things with incredible beats. And then you make a great composition. That's what Pac did. That's what Jay. That's what Ye do. You understand? That's what overall complete package. That we call the greatest MCs do. You understand? And I'm allowed to say that. You don't have to agree with me. You understand? Don't nobody have to agree with me. But I done paid my dues in the streets and in rap.
with Game saying the things he did, does your whole perception of him change? Because as you said, you have a history with him, and now he just comes out and say that.
Out of all of this, I don't know Kendrick Lamar. It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
It's nothing. I don't know the kid. You know what I mean? He seems like a good kid. He seems like a humble kid. I watched one or two of his interviews. This has nothing to do with him. You understand? But we can't live in a world where somebody gets a pass because they're a nice person, or because, all right, he's not rapping about, the fake stuff that a lot of dudes is rapping about. Okay, but I'm saying, because he had a chance. He had a shot, man. So that's what, that's what maybe, devastated me, because he could have really pulled it off with his content and where he was going. You understand? If he'd have had the beats and the right flow and the right melodies with it. You understand? It's an art to this, man. When you listen to B.I.G., you listen to Pop, you listen to Jigga, you listen to Ye, you listen to all the good ones. They know how to, pick the right beats and marry the beats with the lyrics and the flow and the delivery, and everything is just flying what they saying. You understand, when you listen to Only Built for Cuban Links, come on, Ray was talking that science,
right.
Ghost was talking that science, but them beats was crack. The RZA beats was crack, and so once your beats is crack, then your flow gonna be ridiculous. You could dance all over them, you could moonwalk on them tracks. But I didn't get that. So my whole thing was, listen, young blood, step it up, because you could do it, you could pull it off. So the game going from my number one fan, going from my student, you understand? Going from my little homie, you understand? Because I'm not cool with these dudes. I'm cool with they boss. You understand? I'm cool with the dude that run the Bloods in California. I'm cool with EU, the dudes that run the Crips in California. I'm not cool with these youngsters, these Doges. You know what I'm saying? What they ever did. You understand? If dudes are so hard, they couldn't rap. Because they'd have got caught in the RICO, or they'd have been like me. They'd have sat up. They'd have sat up for something. You know what I'm saying? You can't be that famous and that much of a gangster and you ain't going to jail. It ain't happening unless you working with them boys. You understand what I'm talking about? So dudes need to knock it off, man. But the game really disappointed me, because he know me. You understand? I was on his last album. He always rap about Shyne. You understand? I spoke to him when I came out. I spoke to him when I was in. That's my little son. You understand? That's my little son. So I just did a record for one of his artists, matter of fact. He just called me to do a record for one of his artists. So if he felt a certain type of way, because that's his little homie, right? The Kendrick Lamar kid, he could have hit me on a one-on-one and been like, yo, B, please, man, on Paru, fall back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fall back on Paru, fall back. That's Compton right there. We rooting for the little homie. You know what I'm saying? Fall back. And I'd have fell back. I might have even did a retraction. You understand? I might have even been like, yo, I listened to the record again, and you know what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's grown man conversation, right? That's what mobsters do. You understand? Because murder and bloodshed ain't good for business, right? So before we gonna go there, we sit down and we try to understand what it is. So if I'm your man, if I'm your idol, right? If I'm Milton Bradley. I made the game. You understand? If it's like that, you gotta lie to me. You understand? You could get at me. I just did a record for one of your artists. Then for you to go on Twitter, right, and talk, then what you doing? You showing out. You know what I'm saying? You showing out. That's dumb stuff. Come on. It's alleged that, when he had the situation with 50, his man got shot, and now you want to be cool with 50. He do a bunch of dumb stuff I don't like anyway. But on the strength of him always being a consistent Shyne supporter, I kept my mouth shut. You understand? Because young kids going to be young kids. When he did that record with T.I., I called him up. I called him up when he did a record with T.I. and was like, yo, B, how you rolling with this rap? That dude done got up on the stand and testified against the kids that killed his man. Right? That's a rap. You understand? And then he talking all this dope boy, gang boy talk. That's a rap, man. Rap about the ladies or something. You understand? Rap about the scores you got on your SAT. Don't be talking that tough talk. When he did that, I called him. And I was like, yo, B, you got to fall back off these dudes. saying nothing crazy like that. If I know you, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you how I feel. You understand? Man to man, one to one. So for him to go on Twitter and show out and try to flex, come on, B. This is Shyne Poe. My thing go off. So like when you see me, it's on sight. You understand? So if you don't want that, you understand, then you need to fall back. You need to fall back, because I'm going to say how I feel whenever I feel, and that's that. You understand? And whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. Come on, man. These dudes is out their mind.
Can you see yourself working with Game in the future after this?
Yes, he apologized. You know, if he said, you know, I told him. You know, my exchange with him, you know, when disrespectful to that point. And again, this is, you understand? This is why I don't like this whole, you know, so this whole cyber thing is good and it's bad. You understand? Because again, my man, why are you tweeting to me? You know, me giving my opinion on the album as a music connoisseur, right? For somebody, I don't know Kendrick. I don't pay attention to these rappers. I don't know that Kendrick is his man and they cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I'd have knew that, I might not have said nothing, because, you know, Game my little man. That's my little son. He rode for Shyne hard, and I respect that and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? On the strength of that, I'm telling you, when he said he retweeted something somebody else said, something reckless somebody else said, he retweeted that. And before I jumped on, you understand, put my foot on his neck, I was like, no, hold up. For everything that he's done, all the support that he gave Shyne, you understand, when I was locked up, when I came out, let me call the little homie and talk to him, you understand, and have a one-to-one, and then we going to go from there. You understand what I'm talking about? Because I'm a loyal dude. I appreciate dudes. I'm grateful for anything anybody did for me. And I called his little man and told him, yo, get son on the phone. He ain't want to get on the phone. So that's corny, you know what I mean? I lost all respect for him. So what he got to do, he got to apologize. You understand? He got to apologize. You tell him 50 sorry. You got to tell the big homie, your father sorry. And then we can move on. You understand? We can move on, man. Because what's it about? You know, Kendrick Lamar ain't paying my bills. Kendrick Lamar ain't doing nothing for me. Like, what's it about? We sitting, you know what I mean? This reminds me of the dude where, you know what I mean? Fighting over, like he fighting over a chick, like he fighting over a broad. The broad don't care about neither one of us. You know what I'm saying? What we sitting here, you know what I mean? How you gonna cut, like you like Captain Saber Hooker, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, B.